cherry. Another cherry.
Yo, Uncle Felix here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to complete the Mage Tower as a Destruction Warlock. These are the talents that we're going to use. The import code is going to be in the description down below. The consumables that I used for this challenge was the Faded Fortune Cookie, the Drums of Fury, the Elemental Potion of Power. I used a Flask of Endless Fathoms, and Refreshing Healing Potions, as well as a Veiled Augment Rune. I'll go over the strategy and then we'll see some sped up gameplay with commentary. But first of all, we're going to want to keep Curse of Tongues activated on Tugar at all times. This is going to slow his casting speed, which is important because we're going to have to interrupt one of his abilities, which brings us to our second strategy here. We're going to interrupt Filburst using Fear, Spell Lock, or Mortal Coil. We can even use Summon Infernal to do so, but I recommend not doing that. You're going to try to use Fear as much as possible, if not Coil and Pet Kick. Third of all, we're going to Fear Sonic Scream from the other boss, or just don't cast while the cast is going up. And we're going to Cataclysm and use Rain of Fire on the eggs and the adds. And you're going to use any instant damage to take care of the Fel Surge Totem. I recommend using Conflagrate or Shadow Burn. There's also going to be stuff spawning from the ground and just falling from the sky. Just avoid everything. And there's going to be a snake around you that's going to charge at you. Just avoid it when it charges at you and kite it so that it hits the adds instead. So a quick recap of the fight. In this encounter, there's two bosses. One of them is going to cast Filburst a lot. You're going to want to interrupt that using Curse of Tongues and Fear, or Mortal Coil and Spell Kick. You're going to want to interrupt Sonic Scream from the other boss with a Fear. You're going to want to eliminate the totems and the adds as soon as possible while kiting the snake into them. And you're also going to want to avoid the snake and the puddles on the ground. And whenever the other boss is up, Jormog, the same one that casts Sonic Scream, you're going to want to do as much damage to him as possible because we're going to melt both of them together so that they both die at the same time. So I'll put the strategy into play right now. I sped up the gameplay a little bit just so that it's not too long, so feel free to slow it down if it goes too quickly. I'm going to go over the abilities I used and when, and yeah, so hopefully you guys can enjoy, and like I said, slow it down a little bit if it goes too quick. So we're going to try to do as much damage as we can to Jormog when he's up, since he goes into hide in the ground. First Filburst is here, we fear it, and now the Sonic Scream, we fear it as well, and we do damage to Jormog. When Jormog goes to hide, he's going to start casting Earthquake. Just make sure you don't fall into anything. Use your Cataclysm on the adds. Interrupt that Filburst, of course. And just do some AoE damage on the adds. Make sure they die quickly. Make sure you reactivate your Curse of Tongues here and there. Just try to never let it go out. You're going to interrupt this Filburst here and avoid the snake at the same time. Now Jormog is coming back, we fear his Scream, and we do as much damage as we can to him while he's out. We destroy that totem, avoid the puddle, interrupt the cast, interrupt the Sonic Scream after. They usually do it one after the other, so it's pretty simple to time, although it does require a bit of luck. Avoid the snake, interrupt the Filburst again, okay, clear the adds, and so that's basically it. That's basically the fight. It's a bit tough to survive, especially as a Warlock, but that's why you have your health stone and your healing potions. And yeah, the reasons why I would wipe the most would be because of the snake that would hit me and stun me, or because I wouldn't clear the totems quick enough, which then stuns me and then basically kills me. So be sure to just dodge the snake, get the totems, and do the rest of the mechanics, and you should be good. So I'll speed up the rest of the fight. Feel free to slow it down via YouTube. And yeah, so comment if you have any questions or concerns, comment, and I'll get back to you ASAP down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and to like the video, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video. So we're just gonna wait for Jormak to come back up before killing them, because he does get enraged if the first boss dies too quickly. And we melt both of them down. So there you have it, the achievement. You now have the Mog, you can flex on your friends. And yeah, so like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.